children's generation is the most important generation in American history, because they will either be the freest and most prosperous Americans that have ever lived, or the first to inherit a diminished country from their parents. And it reminds me of all my parents did for me, and it should remind you of all your parents and grandparents did for you. The Americans that were here before us, they did what had to be done in their time. They faced the challenges, they embraced the opportunities of their new era, and because of it, each and every one of us inherited the single greatest nation in all of human history. They did so as a nation, and they did so as people. My father worked events just like this for decades and into his 70s. He stood behind a bar just like the one at the back of this room. On nights when he was tired, when he didn't want to work, he stood behind that bar. Because the purpose of my parents' life was to give us all the chances they never had. To open all the doors for us that were not open for them. That all the dreams they once had for themselves would come true for me and for my siblings. That's not just my story, that's our story. This is who we are. And this is who we must still be. And if you want to know whether America will remain special or not, it won't be based on the size of our economy or the power of our military. These things are important. It will be based on whether or not the people who are trying to do this now can still do it. The 21st century can be an American century if we want it to be. And if we do these things, then we will be able to leave for our children what Americans always leave for their children: the single greatest nation in the history of all mankind. Thank you for having me. I look forward to answering your questions. Do I go for you? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you.